Please welcome our distinguished faculty led by Faculty Marshal James Gaine, Adjunct Lecturer for the Department of Mathematics. Please welcome the President's Party, led by Lehman College's Deputy Grand Marshal, Brian Ward, Professor for the Department of Social Work. And now, please welcome the President's Dais, led by Lehman College's Grand Marshal, Eugene Chudnovsky, Distinguished Professor for the Department of Physics and Astronomy. Please remain standing as the New York Police Department Ceremonial Unit proceeds with the presentation of the colors. Please continue to stand for our national anthem, performed by Osceola Davis Smith, Adjunct Assistant Professor for the Department of Music, Multimedia, Theater, and Dance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's that so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose but stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please take your seats and silence your cell phones. Welcome our Master of Ceremonies, Jorge Silva-Puras, Interim Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Success.
Thank you, and welcome to this Fall 2023 Convocation. It's a real pleasure to be here with all of you. I want to thank Osceola for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. I think it's a vivid example of the talent throughout Lehman College. Not only our faculty, but also the students who join us today. So thank you very much for joining us. I am fortunate and very grateful to President Fernando Delgado for having given me the opportunity to serve as Interim Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Success. It is truly, truly an honor. I have been very, very welcomed at Lehman. This is my 4th or 5th week, but I feel like I have been here for years. Because honestly, I have felt so welcomed in this wonderful campus. It is really, I am learning quickly, a very special place. And it's special because of all of you. So thank you for that very warm welcome. I want to thank each and every one of you who has helped build a vibrant academic community in the heart of the Bronx. Lehman is not only a transformational force for so many New Yorkers, but has contributed for over 5 decades towards the improvement and development of this wonderful borough. By offering ample and affordable access to a very high-quality education, Lehman has been repeatedly recognized as a catalyst of social mobility, impacting over 80,000 alumni, their families, and their neighborhoods. It's not only the alum or the alumna, it is an entire family that is transformed by the power of higher education, and in turn, those neighborhoods, those communities where they participate. The value Lehman College has contributed to the Bronx is extraordinary, and that is what we celebrate today. The commitment of so many of you who have dedicated their lives to prepare others to achieve their dreams and aspirations. This year, we are honored to recognize 7 wonderful individuals, including Lehman's Teacher of the Year and the Adjunct Teacher of the Year, both of whom I will be introducing later this morning. President Delgado, along with Professors Michael Diaz and Joseph Farah, will present 4 awardees for outstanding contributions to the college, and Director Fausto Ramirez will also recognize one of our public safety officers for her years of service. Finally, we will close the ceremony with remarks from our esteemed Student Government Association President, Ms. Kadiatou Diallo. Kadisha, did I pronounce it correctly? Fabulous. I was lucky enough to be standing right next to Kadisha, and she told me and gave me some of her background. It's fantastic. But before we continue with our program, I am delighted to introduce a short video that highlights some of the accomplishments and achievements of faculty, students, and staff during this past year. As you will see, wonderful things are happening at Lehman. Let's celebrate and plan for an even more prosperous academic year 2023-2024. Thank you very much.
please welcome to the stage President Fernando Delgado.
Excuse me while I get set up. Don't let people lose their places. Bear with me. Public speaking is not my forte. Get a little nervous. No, the sadder reality is, like many of you, I'm suffering from hay fever and the effects of fall. So if the voice cracks and I sound suddenly like a 13-year-old, that's where it comes from. And before I start my formal remarks, Jorge, you're grateful. I'm grateful. There was a moment in early August where I woke up and it was still dark and I realized I was having a dream where I didn't have a provost. So scary. Because I was a provost for 12 years and I don't want to go back. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Good morning, colleagues, students, and guests. Thank you for coming to our fall convocation. And to all of you, a hearty thank you for just being part of this wonderful community. You know, my grad students used to say I could suck the energy out of a room. I'm glad I still have that power. But this has been a wonderful community, and I'm starting my third year, my 27th month, and parenthetical to any of my comments, just on a human level, this is a great college to be a part of. Truly is, and I thank each and every one of you. So we'll get to the formal remarks. And I know this is an important event because they told me in my office, wherever William is at, that I had to write a script. So here in commencement, I always work from a script. And we hold this convocation as a punctuation mark to the beginning of our academic year. But by now, we expect our graduate, undergraduate, non-degree seeking students to be settled into their fall classes and programs of study. Further, as the academic year is underway, we've already begun the collective work of assuring that the college is running effectively, and we continue to address the glitches and challenges and needs as they arise. I can assure you that while we may not be perfect in every corner of this college, this is a college that cares, and that is one of our strengths. And to the students within earshot, take heart in knowing that the faculty and staff of this institution are a talented and dedicated team focused on your personal and academic success. And in that way, Lehman is a most uncommon and very special place. We held our rescheduled gala last week, and it was by most measures a success. Afterwards, people came up to me and started telling me, this didn't work and that didn't work, and I smiled and I said, but was it cool and did people have fun? And people kind of shrugged and said, yeah. It was a party, mission accomplished, you know? And I'd like to provide a large shout out to our institutional advancement team and the various campus partners, including building and grounds, information technology, public safety, and so many other units, including my team in the president's office, who frankly, I oftentimes say thank you to in private, but not so often in public. So to William and Rachel and Haiti and Jasmine and Marcus, the newest members, thank you. The gala was a wonderful celebration of our campus, our students. Where's John Soto? Have you recovered? Good job. John did an awesome job. He kept saying he was nervous, and I kept saying, well, you got to get on stage. You got to get on stage. But he did a great job. Our alumni and community partners, and a very special and public nod to Tara Registe Tomlinson for showing tremendous flexibility and determination to stage the event. Separately, I would also like to acknowledge Tara's superpowers in guaranteeing wonderful weather and her unparalleled skills in herding human beings when many of us were predisposed to resist being herded. If you see her and she smiles, please smile back. And if she's not, and she seems to be in that space, offer to give her a hug. Because I know just from watching emails in the previous 72 hours before the gala, she might have had the most complicated job on campus. The gala generated a number of key terms. The first of these is bold. I think it's a fitting term for Lehman. In our comparatively short history, Lehman has lived and embodied boldness in any number of ways. It shows up when we engage the Bronx community and seek out partners to benefit our programs and to make a difference in the borough. Boldness comes through when we anticipate a future where Lehman is a leader in online education in CUNY and a leader in being able to offer hybrid and high-flex learning, and that we are a leader in CUNY. We are bold when we publicly, loudly signal our intention to educate underserved and under-resourced populations. In this way, we boldly live our commitment to educational opportunities and social mobilities for our graduates. This boldness, however, has been challenged. Our students confront numerous challenges, financial and otherwise, and we do our best to stand alongside them and support their successful journey to and through Lehman College. COVID-19, and think about it, 19, that was 4 years ago already. And it seems so far back and yet so immediate. But COVID-19 has proven to be a significant challenge to the institution and our broader Lehman community. As we have emerged, I have been most impressed by how resilient our community members are. And this underscores the second key term from our gala: persistent. This grittiness to stick with it and the desire to continue through COVID and complete their studies has been demonstrated by several years of graduating students already. The focus of our faculty and staff to offer the best educational opportunities to our students, whether remotely or face-to-face, is another indicator of our persistence. Finally, this campus has emerged from COVID with improved technologies, many renovated or upgraded spaces, and a new building going up and prepared to open in January. We continue to work hard to make sure even more spaces can get upgraded and more needed buildings can be added to our campus to enhance our programs and extend our capacity. These are simply a few of the ways that persistence is a hallmark of this college. In a shorter version, persistence is how we get after it. And there is no doubt that our students, staff, and faculty get after it. Because Lehman is as much about success as it is about access. So kudos to all of you in the ways you have demonstrated persistence. Lehman as a college can only be persistent because you persist in serving, in learning, in teaching, in creating, and discovering. Yet one more marker of what makes Lehman so special in higher education. Finally, the third term is unbreakable. It feels a little bit ironic with me standing in front of you talking about unbreakable on a right leg that was shattered in 8 places a few years ago. But they told me it's unbreakable is part of Lehman, so suck it up and, join the crowd. So, me and my cadaver bones and metal pins and plates, mostly unbreakable. Going to talk about unbreakable. This is such a beautiful and perfect term to employ in the Bronx. Our borough and our institutions are the embodiment of unbreakable. Through all the travails that hit our communities, we in the Bronx remain resilient, steadfast, and indeed unbreakable. Perhaps, if I may say so, We take this characteristic for granted. I think it is because we have become accustomed to challenges, or perhaps it is simply because we are just so dang tough. Either way, our character shows as we look past challenges and focus on our mission and those whom we serve and those who we partner with to deliver value, to have a positive impact. On a personal level, I have been part of institutions whose defining characteristic might be best labeled as fragile or even wounded. But at Lehman, unbreakable is a most appropriate term. We come out of COVID with a real sense of loss and even sadness because of what and who was lost during the heights of COVID. Yet we also come out with remarkable strength and sense of looking forward and building on what we have and seizing on opportunities where we can. Therein are the elements of strength that indeed make us unbreakable. And I am so utterly grateful to each and every one at Lehman who has contributed to our institution's enduring strength. So, with these characteristics, we look forward. In front of us are the challenges to build back enrollment and securing a stronger financial footing, to move toward a campus that is vibrant with spaces and buildings capable of supporting our mission and enhancing our learning and discovery efforts, to invite deeper investment and trust from the philanthropic sector to support our students, their learning experiences, and the programs that make such a profound impact on those Lehman students. These are the things that will largely occupy my time and will frame how we align our strategic plan with the CUNY strategic plan, entitled CUNY Lifting New York, so that we might optimize our work and generate the data that highlights and underscores what so many of us intuitively know, that Lehman is one of those jewels of the system and remains the public four-year institution that the Bronx so richly deserves. Our location and our excellence is what makes us valuable to our borough, and we will never forget that. Now, before I turn it back over, in terms of excellence, I know that we will be highlighting several worthy examples today. But before I turn those things over to Interim Provost Silva-Puras, I would like to highlight several examples from our public safety department. Earlier this year, they were honored by CUNY Central, along with their colleagues at other campuses. Unfortunately, many of us weren't there, and so that's why I'm bringing it here. But I also think they exemplify and embody certain things that the rest of us can identify with. So first, Lieutenant Samuel Gonzalez, Sergeant Edwin Freitas, Peace Officer Suwama Maracayo, Peace Officer Martha Cruci, and CSA Rodriguez Sojourn received the Unit Citation CUNY University Public Safety Medal Award by working effectively as a team to prevent the loss of life using their training, observation, and care for human life, which is reflective of the Lehman College Department of Public Safety's mission statement. The responding team ensured the individual received the care the person required and deserved while we waited for EMS. Second, again, Lieutenant Samuel Gonzalez, Sergeant Jose Ruiz, and Sergeant Christopher Pash received the University Rescue Medal Award by coming to the aid of a concert goer when he became unresponsive due to an apparent overdose. Using their training and coordination as a team, Narcan spray, CPR chest compressions, and AED were administered to the individual to help the individual's resuscitation, and they effectively saved a life. And finally, Lieutenant Samuel Gonzalez, Lieutenant Ezekiel Pagan, Sergeant Christopher Pash, and PO Elizabeth Ventura received the University Rescue Medal by helping a visitor of the college who became unresponsive due to an apparent cardiac arrest. Using their training and coordination as a team, CPR chest compressions and AED were administered, and this led to the individual's resuscitation and effectively saved a life until EMS arrival. Let's give them a hand. Each of these awardees highlights the care, professionalism, and collaboration that are hallmarks of public safety, but also characteristics of the entire campus. Put it over here. Lehman College is bold. It is resilient. It is unbreakable. It's also caring and dedicated and collaborative and talented and deeply and profoundly intellectual. It is suffuse with a community of learners. It is open to everybody from the Bronx and beyond. It is, even unlike some other of our sister institutions, forever welcoming. And it is all these things because of each and every one of you. So, before I turn it over to my colleague, give yourselves a hand and thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Please welcome back to the stage Provost Silva-Puras to present Lehman College's 2023 Teacher and Adjunct Teacher of the Year Award.
Well, this is really an honor and a privilege to be able to recognize two of our top teachers at Lehman College, Dr. Penny Prince, who will not be able to join us in person, but you will hear from her via video momentarily. And to my right, Professor James Gaine, who is being recognized as the Adjunct Teacher of the Year. So let me give a little bit of perspective on both of them, and then we can applaud them individually. Dr. Penny Prince is Professor of Music at Lehman. She is a music graduate coordinator and supervisor of the music student teachers and interns. She has devised curricula for a number of courses, including music in the elementary school, advanced techniques, community music and arts, and piano for music educators. She has received several PSC CUNY grants for her original collaborative musical theater productions, which she composes and directs each year, and for her academic research. She was awarded a Bronx Council for the Arts Award and the Outstanding Educator Award from the Music Educators Association of New York City. In 2022, Dr. Prince was awarded the American Prize for Musical Theater for her original music, Cinderella 21. Dr. Prince received her bachelor's and master's in piano from Manhattan School of Music, where she received the Sylvia Bruck Award. She earned her PhD in music education from NYU and was awarded the Jewish Foundation for the Education of Women's 125th Year Fellowship. Her interests include working with participants on all aspects of a musical, from retelling a story to staging it for public performance, piano pedagogy, working with pre-service music and general education teachers on the topic of taking cues from students, and supporting the Lehman community to make it a supportive, informed college for re-entering students after incarceration. Please give a big round of applause for Dr. Penny Prince.
Unfortunately, Professor Penny Prince was not able to join us in person today, but please direct your attention to the screen to view her message to campus.
Good morning, dear students, colleagues, family, and friends. I am so thrilled to accept this award and to speak with you for a few moments. When I first learned I'd be speaking, I knew I could go on for hours about music, about service, about how much I love Lehman. But 3 weeks ago, I had a life-altering experience, and it is this that I will speak with you about today. On August 30th, I underwent brain surgery. It was a preventative procedure, and I'm doing well. In fact, I tell my children I'm smarter than ever now. But the experience in the hospital itself was remarkable. After surgery, with my wonderful surgeon, Dr. Chrisman, I was brought to the recovery room, where I was to remain for just a couple of hours until an ICU bed could be found. However, there were no beds at all. So I remained in the recovery room for 12 hours, a complete hospital shift. I was already awake and totally lucid, and remained that way the entire 12 hours. So amazingly, I got to see the life of a hospital shift way up close. I observed custodians, aides, nurses, transporters, doctors, clerks, technicians. It was a true education. Since I was probably one of the only patients awake and alert, I was able to smile, high five, speak, and listen to everyone who passed my bed. When Marie was emptying urinals for the patients, I asked her what her job was like. She said, "We run a top-class hotel here at Montefiore. We don't want anything to be smelly or dirty. This is my work." She was very happy to talk to me. When I realized that Mary and Sam, my principal nurses, were Lehman graduates, they gushed about how they had received the best nursing education at Lehman under Dr. Alicia Georges and Carol Beraldi. When I was transported to the MRI, the gentleman who wheeled me through the narrow, bumpy halls, in and out of elevators, was an expert. I thanked him, and he told me very few people acknowledge the work that he does, but he prides himself on doing it safely and gently. Then, the MRI technician, greeted me with a beaming smile at 12 midnight and boasted that he had created his own terrific rap medley to disguise the awful MRI soundtrack. He was right. Most of all, I remember Jonathan, whose son is a student here at Lehman. This man is a gem. Also a transporter, he passed my bedside at least 6 times during his shift, and every time we smiled and spoke. When it was 11:20 p.m., I said, "Jonathan, why don't you go home already?" He said, "No, ma'am. I stay until the last minute of my shift, and I was hoping I'd get you to your next room." He made me feel so good. At this point, I must acknowledge my own privilege. Not everyone has a job like I do, where I was told to take the time I need to recuperate. Not everyone in our nation has health insurance. And worst, not everyone makes it out of recovery. I am very fortunate. So students, what I wish for each of you today is that you find work that you can throw yourselves into, be proud of, love, but mainly that you do it with the humanity I saw in each of these heroes. They were able to make eye contact with me, to smile, to be open, to share, and they made my experience remarkable. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage Provost Silva-Puras to present Professor Smee Wang the Teacher of the Year Award on behalf of Professor Prince.
Who wants to keep it? Great. Thank you. Thank you, Nestor. All right. Now, I have the privilege of introducing the Adjunct Teacher of the Year. This is a very special occasion. James, better known as Jimmy. Jimmy Gaine was raised by his mother in a single-parent home in Inwood. He left schooling after high school to ease the financial burden on his mother, foregoing the opportunity to attend Manhattan College. In this time, Jimmy became an accomplished carpenter. Yes. And, in fact, he has finished in the top 5% in the last 3 consecutive citywide carpenters exams dating back to 2009. Jimmy works full-time for CUNY as a carpenter, first at Medgar Evers and for the past year right here at Lehman College. Jimmy has persevered and overcome many obstacles in his life. He returned to school, attended night classes at Lehman College, graduated summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Mathematics, and subsequently completed a master's degree in pure math at Lehman. Jimmy accomplished all of this while working full-time and raising a family of 8 children. I don't know how you do it, but it's amazing. With the love of his wife, Sonia, he even found time to earn a 2nd degree black belt in USA Goju Karate. Oh, it's a man of a Renaissance man. Jimmy has taught as an adjunct in the math department at Lehman for 21 years. In this time, Jimmy has taught college algebra, statistics, Calculus 1, and Calculus 2. He and the math department hope to teach at Lehman for many more years to come. So again, congratulations, Jimmy, for a job well done. I think they're going to bring your way. Thank you.
Jeez, hold on. First and foremost, thank you. I want to thank God for allowing me to be here. It would be remiss if I didn't thank all the folks in public safety, IT, buildings and grounds, but most importantly, my friends and colleagues in the math department. Jeez. I realize where I am, and those of you who know me, know that I'm totally unprepared for this speech. I thought I was speaking to a group of graduates, so that's why I have 8 kids. I don't pay attention to what I'm doing, Jesus Christ. But anyway, I want to thank. I guess I should thank my wife, but I was thinking about what I would say, to graduates, but let me say this to the award winners today. I wanted to think about, say something that would be worth it. So I thought about what I learned here at Lehman. And really what I learned here in my time at Lehman was to, with competition, I just want to be better than I was yesterday. The only person who I'm in competition with is myself. Just to be there, do better today than I did yesterday and be better tomorrow than I did today. Success is fleeting. One day you're president, next day you're staring down indictments, you know what I mean? These things, I'm sorry, I said that out loud, did I? Oh, that's supposed to be in the little box above my head that you can't see. Success is fleeting, so, you got to be nice to the people you meet on the way up, and because they might be the same people you meet on the way down. And most importantly, since I won Teacher of the Year, I guess I should tell you, the way I did it was to just be that teacher that I wish I had. And I always had it. I guess I should finally tell everybody, I'm honored that I was chosen out of so many people. There was a lot of, good candidates, and I guess I should let the cat out of the bag and let you know how I got the award. They invited me to an interview, and they wanted to make sure that, Lehman is such a prestigious organization. Well, it is to me anyway. They wanted to make sure that they weren't going to give this award to somebody who might tarnish the reputation of the college. So the first person who's interviewing me says, Jimmy, we brought you down here. We know you're a little unorthodox. Is there anything from your 20-year tenure here that you might want to tell us now that might prove to be embarrassing to the college? Now, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, do you know who you're talking to? How long do we got to be here for? So, look, I grew up, like he said, like the provost said, I grew up in Inwood, so, I'm not going to say anything. I'm certainly not going to implicate myself. So, I said, could you give me an example? And he said, well, look, I like to gamble. And at the end of the day, sometimes I gamble too much. Do you see how that could be a problem for the college? So, still, The second person comes up to me and says, Jimmy, I'm far from perfect. At the end of the day, I like to drink. And sometimes I drink too much. Do you see how that could be a problem for the college? Well, at that moment, I was filled with, call it the Holy Spirit, I had an urge to confess. I told them, I like to gossip. And at the end of the day, sometimes I talk too much. Do you see how that could be a problem for the college? So anyway, I got the call, and I got the award. They said they were going to give me a check for $500,000, and they said they were going to rename Gillette Hall after me. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Michael Dees, Adjunct Lecturer for the Department of Africana Studies and Director of the Urban Male Leadership Program.
And good morning to our beloved President, Dr. Delgado. We just want to say thank you for your great work and your academic excellence that you provide to this college. Thank you to our provost and to the faculty and to all who have gathered here, but more importantly, to our students. Let's give our students a great hand. So, as we gather today in this great place called the Lovinger Theater for the Fall 2023 Convocation Ceremony to celebrate the start of 2023, 2024, academic year. We're here to recognize the collective effort made by the entire Lehman College community to ensure a successful start to the semester. In addition to celebrating the start of this academic year and return to normalcy, with students returning to campus after this pandemic that we heard our president talk of earlier, we are here to recognize the efforts of some of our most dedicated faculty and staff who exemplify what it means to be an asset to Lehman College community. So today, we're going to honor these members for their outstanding contributions to this college. They are receiving this award because their dedication to the college increased productivity, efficiency, and provided excellent customer service to our student body, faculty, and staff. Their exceptional positive work ethic and exceptional leadership have made them significant contributions to the enhancement of both their individual areas and the broader college community. It is with immense pleasure that I can present 3 recipients of the Outstanding Contribution to the College Award, and they are as follows. If I can have Mr. Adeleke Akano stand, please. Mr. Akano is an alumnus, earning both his undergrad and master's degree in organizational leadership at Lehman College. As a graduation specialist from within the Office of the Registrar, he continues to work beyond the call of duty, providing students with guidance and support to ensure that they are on track to achieve their goal of graduating on time. Not only does he provide excellent service to the student body, but he regularly assists the faculty with registrar-related inquiries. In addition to his primary role, Mr. Akano has volunteered his expertise by hosting and assisting the Urban Male Leadership and Tres Futuros Mentorship Leadership Program with workshops held at Edith Macy Center. He's regularly lending his support during our weekend retreats. His leadership, reliability, and overall positive attitude towards serving college community, that's only a few many reasons he is being awarded with this outstanding contribution to the College Award. So, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, staff, students, let us all come together in celebrating this beautiful award with Mr. Akano. Our second recipient, if Mr. Muhammad Ali could stand. Mr. Ali is, too, a Lehman graduate with a bachelor's degree in computer science, and he works full-time within the IT division as part of the campus technology support service team. Mr. Ali is very passionate about his work and always strives to provide exceptional assistance. He too goes beyond the call of duty. On numerous occasions, students have praised his outstanding professionalism and willingness to assist them in navigating campus technology. He extends a high level of professional courtesy to the entire campus, resolving IT-related issues and proactively ensuring that the campus community can enjoy a productive, up-to-date, and secure computer environment. Over the past 8 years, he has worked with great esteem and closely with our students, and so at this time, let us all come together and give our recipient, Mr. Muhammad Ali, a great round of applause. And the last recipient I have to say, I'm so proud to be a part of the Division of Student Affairs. Yes, Mr. Denny Santos, please stand. Mr. Santos earned a bachelor's degree in sociology from Purchase College and a Master of Education degree in College Affairs Leadership from Grand Valley State University. Currently, he serves as the Director of Operations and Compliance within the Office of Student Affairs. With over 15 years of experience in student affairs, he has held various roles at Lehman College, all focused on ensuring the proper and secure integration of our students into Lehman College. Mr. Santos is consistently called upon to assume leadership roles in numerous critical campus initiatives and events. These responsibilities include, but are not limited to, enhancing student engagement, establishing peer-to-peer mentoring programs for student orientation, and chairing the Campus Commencement Planning Committee. His positive leadership style, unwavering reliability, and overall enthusiasm for serving our students and the campus community makes it clear that he goes beyond the call of duty and is truly a candidate and recipient for the outstanding award. Mr. Denny Santos. Thank you so much.
Please welcome to the stage Joseph Farah, Chair and Associate Professor for the Department of Mathematics.
Good morning, everybody. Before I get started, I just want to advertise to the students after Jimmy's speech, the math department will be putting a stand-up comedy minor together. So the Senate should await those proposals. I don't know if Lynn is with us. They might be a little controversial. At this time, I would like to invite my colleague and friend, Ms. Mirza Bonilla, to the stage to stand beside me. On behalf of Lehman College, I am proud to acknowledge Ms. Mirza Bonilla for her exceptional contributions as an administrative assistant in the mathematics department. I have worked closely with Mirza for 8 years, and in fact, this is true, I don't know if you know this, but she was the first person I met at Lehman when I interviewed here 12 years ago. Mirza was born in Manhattan and relocated to the Bronx when she was 10 years old. She is one of 5 siblings, not quite 8, but 5, raised by 2 very persevering and hardworking parents who met and married in Puerto Rico. She graduated from Mandel School, the College of Allied Health, in 1988 with a medical assistant degree, making the President's List and the Dean's List. Ms. Bonilla also received the Medal of Excellence and promptly started working as a cosmetic surgical assistant on Park Avenue in New York City. Mirza started as a volunteer at Lehman in 1989, but quickly assumed a full-time appointment as a CUNY office assistant in the Department of Political Science, where she worked for nearly 2 decades. In 2008, Mirza, luckily for us, she didn't stay there. In 2008, Mirza moved to the Department of Mathematics and, at the time, Computer Science, where she advanced to CUNY Administrative Assistant, Level 1A. As an administrative assistant, Ms. Bonilla supports over 20 full-time faculty members, nearly 50 part-time faculty members, and 3 permanent staff members. Additionally, she is the frontline point person for all students that visit our department office, a department servicing more FTEs than any other department on Lehman's campus, with roughly 120-plus course sections offered each semester. Yeah, imagine we're doing scheduling now. People ask me why I'm tired. It's not the kids. Math department faculty and staff often refer to Ms. Bonilla as the backbone of our academic operation. Her meticulous attention to detail and organizational skills ensures the smooth operation of the department and contribute to its overall success. Still, Ms. Bonilla's help extends beyond the mathematics department and reaches across many college units. Since math collaborates with so many programs, Ms. Bonilla must often work with colleagues across offices to correctly and effectively complete her job. In this way, she has served as a mentor for many new assistants and staff around the college. She has also had many work-study students over the years. She helped to train them, teach them, and give them the general guidance on workplace professionalism. MRSA has truly had an impact across all areas of our college. She is kind, she is generous, she is hardworking, and most importantly, she makes the world's best coquito. I know, Mercy, you're going to get a lot of orders this Christmas, but it's worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in thanking and recognize Ms. Mersa Bonilla for her outstanding contributions to this college.
Please welcome Fausto Ramirez, Director of Public Safety.
Good morning, everyone. I'll try not to get emotional. My partner in crime, Alicia Cruz. Max, come up. Yeah. I've known Alicia for almost half my life, working here at Lehman College. Today, we honor and celebrate the remarkable career of a true public servant, Alicia Cruz. As the Public Safety Director, it's my utmost pleasure to present Alicia with a well-deserved Year of Service Award. Alicia's journey commenced on June 13, 1995, when she joined our esteemed department. Initially assigned as a sergeant at Baruch College, Alicia demonstrated exceptional dedication, leadership, and a commitment to safety and security of our community. Her hard work and unwavering professionalism led to her promotion to the rank of lieutenant in October of 2000, when she transferred to Lehman College to continue her valuable service. Throughout her tenure, Alicia served as the morning public safety manager on duty, ensuring that all aspects of the public safety and security operations were meticulously prepared, finely tuned before the daily openings to the faculty, staff, and students, and the public. Her exceptional attention to details and ability to handle challenging situations with grace, composure, have made a lasting impact on our department and those we serve. Alicia's retirement on January 6, 2023, marked the end of an illustrious career and spanning over 27 years. Her contribution to our organization, her unwavering commitment to public safety, and her dedication to the well-being of our community will be remembered and cherished. Today, as we present Alicia with this year's Service Award, let us take a moment to express our gratitude to her hard work, her leadership, and the positive influence she had on our department. Alicia, your commitment to excellence and your exemplary service has set a high standard for all of us to follow. On behalf of the entire department and the community we serve, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and deepest appreciation to Alicia Cruz. May your retirement be filled with joy, peace, and satisfaction of a job well done.
Please welcome to the stage Khadija Diallo, President of the Student Government Association, who will provide closing remarks.
Good morning, President Delgado, our esteemed faculty and staff, and fellow students. My name is Kadiatou Diallo, and I am a biology student on the pre-medical track. I am deeply honored and humbled to stand before you today as the student government president, representing the voices of our incredible and diverse student body. To our returning students, welcome back. To our new and transfer students, I would like to first congratulate you on your acceptance to Lehman College and also welcome you to our Lehman family. As we gather here today, celebrating the commencement of a new academic year, I am reminded of the incredible journey that each of us has embarked upon. Our paths to this point have been unique, characterized by hard work, dedication, and determination. Some of us are returning for another semester, while others are just beginning their academic journey. Regardless of where we stand today, one thing is certain: the challenges and triumphs of the past have prepared us for the challenges and triumphs of the future. Our college is not just a place of learning. It is a community of diverse individuals who share a common commitment to knowledge, personal growth, and making a positive impact on the world. We are students from various backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life, brought together by our shared pursuit of excellence. It is this diversity that makes our campus a vibrant and enriching environment for learning and personal development. As we commence this academic year, I encourage each of us to embrace the opportunities that lie before us. Let us approach our studies with curiosity and hunger for knowledge, for it is through learning that we unlock our full potential. Let us also remember the importance of community and collaboration, for it is through working together that we can address the complex challenges of our time and create a better future for all. Most importantly, I want to acknowledge the tremendous support we receive from our dedicated faculty and staff. They are the heart and soul of our college, working tirelessly day in and day out to ensure that we succeed. So to our amazing faculty and staff, I ask that you please stand up if you're able to. Everyone please help me give them a round of applause, a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. Their commitment to our education and well-being is truly invaluable, and we owe them a debt of gratitude. This is why I love Lehman, because the faculty and staff here truly care about us and our success, not just in the classroom. Let us make the most of the resources and guidance they provide and show your appreciation through your dedication to our studies and our involvement in campus life. As your student government president, I promise to work tirelessly with my dedicated team over here, my SGA family, to represent your interests and to amplify your voices and to make our college experience as enriching as possible. Together, we can create a vibrant and inclusive campus community where every student can thrive. Let this convocation serve as a reminder of the incredible potential that resides within each of us and the boundless possibilities that await us in the coming semesters. Let us embrace this journey with enthusiasm, determination, and commitment to excellence. I have no doubt that together, we will achieve great things. Thank you, and may this semester be filled with success and fulfillment for us all.
Thank you for joining Lehman College's 2023 Convocation. Our program has concluded. There will be a reception in the faculty dining room starting now. We ask you to please stand for the President's Party and faculty recessional.